Welcome to our daily news football channel. We share the latest news about Manchester United with you, our valued audience. The Manchester team, who wanted to solve all the problems in the goal path, started working for the transfer of the world star. We would be glad if you subscribe to our channel and follow us before moving on the bomb transfer agenda. Let's start. FC Barcelona continues to look for options to straighten the right back for next season, adding Trent Alexander-Arnold to the top of the back list. The Catalan team moved to try to win the English right back services for next season. Due to the turmoil the English club is in, the Spanish team does not see the transfer as impossible. Arnold's contract with Liverpool expires in the summer of 2025 and costs around 80 million euros. The New York-born player, who does not seem to find time in the Arsenal squad, may appear in a Serie A next season. While Milan management, who has not yet managed to sign a new contract with Portuguese attacker Rafael Leao, continues to search for an alternative for the offensive line, the prominent name was Florent Balogun, who continued his career in Reims, one of the League One teams, even though his testimonial was in Arsenal. Balogun, who seems very difficult to take part in Mikel Arteta's forward rotation, is among the players that can be sold by Arsenal. Barcelona, one of their targets for the transfer market next summer, is Fabrizio Diaz. The Catalan club today teamed up with Fabrizio Diaz's manager, Martin Rodriguez, to get a testimonial from one of the most interesting South American talents in European football. His club confirmed that Liverpool of Montevideo had requested 8 million euros to allow him to leave in the next summer transfer window. His contract expires in the summer of 2026 and his future will be decided after the U20 World Cup, according to the same news. Continuing its hopes for the Champions League, even though it's far from the championship it aimed for Serie A, Inter decided not to take the testimonial of Belgian striker Romelu Lukaku, who was hired from Chelsea during the summer transfer period, interested in Brazilian striker Roberto Firmino, whose contract with Liverpool will expire at the end of the season, and Borussia Mönchengladbach's striker Marcus Thuram, whose contract will expire at the end of the season. Inter have already started their attempts to add these players to their squad. Chelsea wanted to sign Gavi with the Luis Enrique factor. The new address of the young star, whose current contract in Barcelona is in jeopardy, may be London. AS from the Spanish press claimed that Chelsea, which had a bad season in Premier League, accelerated its efforts to transfer Gavi, whose new contract with Barcelona could not be accepted by the La Liga management. It was noted that the Chelsea management, who met in Madrid with the player's manager Ivan de la Pena, who previously played for Barcelona for a while, will sit at the table for a second meeting in a short time. Continuing to work on transfers before the new season, Liverpool wanted to establish a more assertive and stronger squad for this summer, while putting young midfielder Luka Susic, who plays for Salzburg, on its agenda. Susic, who is already described as the new Luka Modric in football world, has been compared to Zinedine Zidane, one of the legendary names of the football world, by the former football director of Salzburg, Gerard Houllier. The youngster, who left his mark on Dutch football with his form in PSV, does not seem to stay in his country long. Xavi Simons, who transferred to PSG after catching up with the Barcelona infrastructure but could not take as much time as French team expected in AT, returned to his country with the PSV jersey, again managed to enter the radar of the best teams in Europe. According to information from the Spanish press, Chelsea and Liverpool as well as Arsenal show close interest in Simons, while Mikel Arteta's team seems to be the closest Premier League club to the young player. Tottenham Hotspur can bring the legend of Manchester City, who brought their team to the Premier League, to lead the team. Vincent Kompany has returned Burnley, who were relegated last season due to financial problems, to the Premier League. The Manchester City legend has also managed to boost the club's brand both on and off the pitch. The list of new teacher candidates includes many other names such as Julian Nagelsmann, Luis Enrique and Ruben Amorim from Sporting. But right now Kompany is at the top of that list. Arsenal, which is on the way to the championship in the English Premier League, continues to work on transfers to create the squad for the next season. The London team wants Thai Feyenoord star Orkun Kökçü to their colours. Arsenal may reportedly make a move for the A-team midfield this summer. The 22-year-old, who has scored a total of 12 goals in all lanes this season and is the captain of the Eredivisie's leader, is ready to level up in the summer transfer window. The next stop of the South Korean defender, one of the most popular defenders in Europe, may be the Premier League. It was claimed that the giant clubs of the Premier League, Manchester United, Liverpool and Tottenham, wanted South Korean defender Kim Min-jae, who left Fenerbahce in the summer and headed for Napoli, one of the Serie A teams. If the 26-year-old defender leaves the Italian team, he will prefer the Premier League first. The player transferred by Napoli from Fenerbahce for 18 million euros has a chance to be released for 45 million euros. The reigning champions of Italian Serie A, Inter, are making plans to strengthen their squad during the summer transfer window. Not considering extending the contract with defender Milan Skriniar, Inter started its attempts to add Merih Demiral, who is indispensable for the Turkish national team and plays in Atalanta, to its squad. Transferred to Atalanta in the summer of 2022 after the injuries he suffered in Juventus, the A national team defender played 22 matches in Italy Serie A this season. Demiral's contract with Atalanta, which Inter is closely following, expires in the summer of 2026. It has been learned that Chelsea will demand £70 million from clubs wishing to sign Mason Mount this summer. The English player's future at the club is under some doubt as the two sides have yet to extend their current deal, which will expire at the end of next season. Liverpool and Manchester United are among Premier League clubs planning to add the 24-year-old to their roster, and reports this week suggest new Bayern Munich boss Thomas Tuchel is also looking to reunite with the midfielder. The French superstar has only one way to go to reach his goal of success in European Cups. Transfer rumors surrounding Mbappe resumed after the French star told his close circle that he was aiming to play for Real Madrid in 2024. Superstar he wants to transfer to Santiago Bernabeu to realize his dreams. Despite Mbappe's clear desire to wear Real Madrid's iconic white jersey, the Spanish team is not discussing a possible move for now. Madrid will be cautious about signing the top goal scorer in PSG history after previous attempts to sign him proved disastrous, and according to the news, they will only start the transfer process for him when he becomes a free agent. In the news from the digital platform, the Red Devils under Erik ten Hag want to reinforce the attack Premier League team. Manchester United is preparing to make a big offer for Harry Kane, which he rode to the first place in the striker transfer. According to the information in the British press, Manchester United sacrificed a huge amount for the star striker. Man U, which has set Kane as a first target in the striker transfer, will make an offer to Tottenham in the summer period. The Red Devils will offer a transfer fee of 91 million euros per player. Harry Kane's current market value is 90 million euros. The 29-year-old successful striker made a total of 425 appearances for Tottenham and made 271 goals and 63 assists. Thank you for watching us.